hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Donna Sue. Hi, Rennie. Hi, Treese. How are you doing today? How are you on this lovely hump day? I forgot to take off my brush guards after cleaning them. Hi, Sue. Good evening, Jill. Hi, Miss Kathy. Hi, Elizabeth. Woo! It's crazy, crazy. I will let y'all know I have a sweater on and I'm boiling. I'm hot. So, I don't even know why I try. Hi, Leona. Choi, choi. Choi, choi. Our friends are saying hello. Choi, choi. Thank you, thank you. I'm hearing my voice. I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from. Man, I am not situated today. Hi, Annette. Onyx's toy was tossed. Okay. Ready, set, go. So, we are going to finish up our Santa in the fireplace window type of thing. In Audi. Oh my goodness. And I'm boiling hot and you're freezing. You need to come to the cold weather for those sweaters. I know. I really do. Because I don't even know why I'm trying anymore. It's ridiculous. It's like, just stop, Terry, because you're going to suffer. So don't even try. Hi, Diana. How are you? Good to see you. How's Mike doing? Oh, so some exciting news. I did get all of our shadow boxes arrived today. Still no rice papers. They're not supposed to be here till Friday. But I don't see Sharon on, but I'll be getting her box out to her because that's got to go to South Africa. So hopefully she gets it in time. 27 there currently, Trees. Good Lord. Okay, so Santa looks a bit different. If you remember, all of this was white over here, and then there was white paint that happened here. So I fixed it and, color matched and put back the banister from my debacle. And then I went ahead and painted the inside. I was going to leave it white, but then I thought, well, snow's not going to be all the way up around the rim, so we probably shouldn't just leave it white. That looks weird. Hi, Sheila. I did do some dry brushing before I put the fine line crackle on. So, ooh, that's good. Look at that. So I put the fine line crackle on there. I didn't do it on screen because, all the drawing time and all of that stuff. Plus, I wanted to start another project today, so Mike's getting stronger every day. Awesome. I love it. I love hearing that, Diana. That's amazing. Hi, Teresa Cherry. Thank you. So today what we will do is, and I did put the polyurethane. This is my favorite. It's the bear. Polyurethane. I put that on the Santa so that he's nice and glossy to match because fine line is glossy. You can mattify it when you put down the top varnish, but I like the shine since he literally looks like he's in the window. Which then I was like, well, I guess he is kind of inside, right? Because there's snowflakes all over him. So the paper, and it's Santa in his study is the name of this paper. And the red stripes is in my description. Also, for those of you who wanted any of these papers, the beautiful LaBlanche papers, or the really pretty like vintagey papers from LaBlanche, you can use my Decoupage Queen link down below. They are restocked. Now, they won't be restocked again. So if you're interested in any of these papers, head over to DQ. If you use my link, thank you so very much, because it is an affiliate link. If you don't use it, that's mighty fine as well. But if you're interested, they are there. So go get them before they're gone, because, you know, they'll be gone. So, hi, Dana. How are you? Hi, Lynn. Thank you. Okay, so let's get started on our Santa. I wanted to tell you guys about these because I actually noticed it last night, and I got on and bought myself a couple of more just because I know they're going to be gone again. All right, so let's put the antiquing paste. That is the wrong color. Let's put the Umbra and the gold. You guys know that I have really been liking mixing those two lately. Hi, Rennie. Going, gone. Yeah, that's exactly how it will be. So if you want them, I keep trying to push up my sleeves and they won't go anymore. If you want them, you need them. Oh, Sharon, I was just speaking about you a minute ago. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Sharon, I finally got in the our box, so your package will go out tomorrow. So hopefully you can then get it over to you in time for the class. So that came in my mail today, so hopefully that'll go out to, well, not hopefully. It will go out tomorrow, priority mail, so hopefully it can get to you in time. Okay, so let's go in and take some of the antiquing paste in Umbra. I'm already making a mess. I haven't even done anything yet. Lynn, how is that Holly girl? All right. So, you know, I always use the lid just to work it in, and then let's go and do the top first. And you guys can see all the crackle. And I made sure to get the crackle in all of the crevices up in there too. So look at that. See that? So we'll go in with the Umbra first. And then we'll come back through with the gold. Hi, Margaret. I always use your link when I order from Tasty Cart. Aw, thank you so much, Elizabeth. I really appreciate that. Hi, Gail. How are you? That really is amazing. I really do appreciate that, Elizabeth. I mean, you know, yeah, I know. I hear creators go, it's not very much. It's pennies on the dollar, but still, it adds up, and it just helps, you know, me to be able to continue to create, because, you know, we all like to buy the latest and greatest. Okay, so I am going to, I even did crackle the inside of this. You won't see it too much right now. Sorry, y'all. I'll take off this bracelet. But when we go in with the gold, you'll see it. Thank you, Margaret. Let me take off my bracelet so it's not doing all of that. Well, maybe I'll take it off. I don't know if I could do it by myself. So, how's everybody's week going? Oh, I got it off. Oh, and that's another thing too. Monica from Team BFF, she's the one that I buy all my jewelry from. She's so amazing, y'all, because she was asking me, she goes, why are I'm noticing that you're buying 2 of some things? And I said, yeah. She goes, you have kids, nieces? I said, well, I mean, you know, I have 2 boys, but they're not for them. I said, they're for my viewers, my friends. I said, they're for my giveaways. And she was like, oh my goodness. So I said, please make sure you give me some extra cards so I could put them in there, you know. So she took a picture. She put some bundles together to sit and sent it to me so that I can give it away to you guys. Did you sort the lights out? No. What lights? Why? What happened? Oops, sorry. Are you talking about my lights? Holly girl is okay. We're on our way home from the doctor, so I can only listen now. Aw, it's the least I could do for all you do for us. Thank you. Isn't that amazing, Teresa? She's I couldn't believe that. I mean, she didn't need to do that. I was already putting stuff together, but yeah. So she took me a picture, and they're like the little pretty bags, and they're filled with stuff. So, oh, you were talking to Elizabeth. Okay, so that's what our crackle looks like with just the umbra in it. Now let's go in with the gold. And same thing, I'm going to just tap it into... Hi, Miss Wanda. How are you, my Miss Wanda? How are you doing today? You've been resting, I hope. Ooh, look at that. Can you now see the little bits of gold that are in there? Oops, too bright. And then, but the gold is where it's really going to look awesome on top of the burgundy color. Hi, Miss Linda. Not you, Terry. Elizabeth was struggling with tree lights. Aw, man. Like a real tree or a project tree? Oh, leave the man alone on his scooter. Oh, just let the man ride. Stop. Hey, stop. Leave him alone. That was me pounding. Ay, ay, ay. See? Go open the window so you guys can get some fresh air. You act up. I was going to video call you through Facebook. Thank you for your... So, we will do the Zoom on the Sunday following what we had it originally scheduled for. The last time I looked, most of the poll had said it Sunday. That was where the most of the votes were. So isn't that, I think it's like the 10th, I think. So Sunday the 10th is when we'll have the Zoom meet and mingle. And then the weekend after that will be the class. Look at y'all. Can you see the gold in there? I don't know if you can see it. So pretty. My preliminary Christmas tree, I just got Terry. The branches would not. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Sue. What are you guys? Now I'm afraid. I asked Trevor last night. I said, Trev, do you think you could pull out the boxes of Christmas stuff so I could put it up? Can you do that this weekend? And he just kind of looked at me. I was like, please? He goes, okay. Hi, Helen. Oh, good, Sharon. I'm glad. Yep. You guys knew the hair wasn't gonna make it, right? Even Trevor, because usually he's the one asking me, Mom, do you want me to pull the boxes out? Even Trevor just kind of looked at me funny. I don't think he's into it either. I know you're mad, Sue. That would make me mad. He's just really bombarded right now, because he is putting so much pressure on himself to make, for honors for graduation from college, and just wants to make sure everything is right. So he's putting a lot of pressure on himself and got a lot of work. So, all right, so that's done. That's how we're going to leave the cracks and everything. Now, do you guys think we should do either the snow crystal or the ice crystal on like the ledge a little bit, or no? Hi, Lori. And that internship hasn't even kicked in yet. That'll be in January, thankfully, because, you know, it's tax season, so they'll need them in January. And then, you know, his new classes start. So he starts his internship on the 22nd. His new classes start on the 26th. And so it's just going to be, it's going to be a wild ride for him. So I'll show you the snow crystal. You guys can't really see it in there. The snow crystal is like that. I don't know if you can even see the sparkle. And then the ice crystal is similar. This is a new one. It's similar. It's just, it's more like a gelish look, if you will. I've never seen either two of those products. Do you seal your Fineline Crackle? Yes, I do. I'm going to have to seal it, Jill, before I put this on there. So, I don't know. You see, one is like a little more opaque white, and then the other one is like a Jill. No, because, actually, I will seal it now. Because we're going to put a little, hi, Miriam. We're going to put an angel on it. We still have to kind of age the angel. Okay, so you know with your fine line, that is the only one that you need to use the solvent-based varnish. Again, I usually don't do this with you guys because it's super smelly to me. A couple of you guys last time said it wasn't, but it is. Any solvent and smelly. So the water-based ones say water-based, okay? This is a no-no for Fineline Crackle. You need the solvent-based. Ugh. And you need to be in a well-vented area. Right now, my window is open. I have all the fans on. But even still, I wouldn't choose to do this inside. I would still take this outside. But because the snow paste or the snow crystal or the ice, whichever one, is going to go on this ledge, it needs to be sealed first. Yeah. I like the snow because it's more like, more wet. I like the snow because he is more like snow than ice. That's true. Okay. Yeah, do not, you will instantly, if you're prone to migraines like I am, you will instantly get a migraine if you are not in a vented area using this. I'm going to tell you right now. You will be a very unhappy camper. As it is gnarly. And because I have crackle, I don't think you guys can see it, but there's cracks even in between the molding up here. I'm going to make sure I get that all sealed. But you do need to make sure, you all need to make sure that you seal your projects. Well, you should seal your projects anyway, no matter if there's crackle on them or not. But especially if you're using crackle, because it will not hold up over time, especially if you like put it in where there's sunlight or anything like that. You will not like that at all. The stinky one. Yeah. Take care, Teresa. Sorry I have to go, but okay, Teresa, thank you for being here. Hi, Trina. The solvent base. The solvent base varnish. Okay, so I'm going to pick it up under here and move this aside. Okay, so I was looking at what the little the angel could have in its hand, right? Because it's going to sit on the like this, because I don't want this to get on my arm, so let me just move it. Oh, I'll put it right here in front of the fan. That'll dry. So I was trying to look at all the things that I thought would look good with it in her little hand. And I wanted to show you guys something I found. So I have these little acrylic flowers. And can you see all these different colors? Okay, so like if we just took this little red one, I think it's supposed to be red anyway. No, don't run. No, don't run. I hope you guys can see this. Otherwise, I'll hold it up. No! The hand isn't flat. The hand's not flat. The hand is like, it's tipped. So let me do this. Can you guys see? Look at the little flower. It's going to fall again. Isn't it so cute? And because it's not so opaque, it's not like it's, you know, Elizabeth. So, do you guys think, oh, my hair, there's too much hair in this thing. What do you guys think? Should we do that? Yes? Okay. So, let's put a little bit of, sorry. Let's put a little bit of the B7000 on it. But first, what I'm going to do with the angel is I'm not going to do much to it, but I do want to, because again, sitting on top of the frame, right, and it's such a bright white, it's going to look a little out of place. So we're just going to take the umbra and we'll let it sink into some places, and then we'll wipe it back. I'm wondering if I should use hold on, y'all. I'm going to try a little bit of this down here and see if I like the color of it, and then if not, I'm going to use the antiquing gel. No, this one's just water-based. I think I do like it. I don't ever know why I doubt my umbra. Oh, he's got a little bum. It's actually defined. That's funny. His bum is defined. All right, so let me. And if you wanted to get a wet wipe, you can get a wet wipe and wipe back more of it if you wanted to. Completely up to you. Hold on one second. But you can use either one of these. This one would be fine too. I don't know. Umbra is my favorite. That's the one that I prefer. That's exactly what it is. Sue. I'm like, his bum. Oh, cool, Rennie. Got to get in his shoulder area. I'm going to have to probably change the brush because this one's so wide. And then let's get in there. I feel like ever since I messed with my camera for that big picture, that it's kind of out of whack again. And it took a while just to get it so that it wasn't out of whack. All right, so we'll get around his little hair. See how much better it looks instead of just being such a standout. But if you don't like this look, you most definitely could just, you know, could leave it. So yesterday I was making myself crazy because I couldn't decide what papers I want to use on the apron that I'm going to do for the event on Sunday. And I was literally going out of my mind that I got like, I started pacing, and I do that like even like without even realizing that I'm doing it. I just keep walking back and forth to the same area. It's weird, I know. And I prefer the Umbra Patina color, that color to that of the antiquing gel. Yeah, I think so, Jill. But I ended up needing to take one of my pills because then I started getting really restless and I couldn't figure out what the heck. And I know that's what it was. It's just because, you know, when you have, well, for me, when I've got too much, I call it, you know, that whole brain clutter, then I start to get like anxiety. So it was so weird though. Just couldn't figure out the paper, so I started pacing. It's like, what are you doing? Wearing out the carpet, going back and forth. Okay, so where I'm going to glue, I'm not going to necessarily put anything on there because I don't want it to have any problems making contact. Oh my goodness, this looks so much better. Smack anxiety for papers. I know, that's so silly, right? But it's that brain clutter. All right. I am excited, though, to start the other project today with you guys because it's for someone. She asked me to do it. And I think that was another thing, too, is when someone asks me to make something for them, I get really nervous because I want it to be perfect. And, you know, there's no such thing as perfect. Look at how pretty that is. Now, you know what I want to do is I do want to run some of the gold in her wings. See, that's the same thing. The same thing, Sue, exactly. And that's what I kept doing. I kept thinking, and I was like, oh, but, you know, I want it because it's for an awesome cause, the event. And I'm like, well, I don't want to just slap on any paper. I want it to be something good because, you know, it's going to be auctioned to raise money for the kids. And I'm like, well, I don't want to just slap something on there and then it not be good. And oh, I don't know. Then I was thinking about the other project to start, and oh my gosh, I want it to look good. And oh my goodness, y'all, can you see? Look it. I sort of know what you mean. The last few nights I was talking in my sleep about my art. It was because I was stressed out. Oh my goodness. You guys, you know what? I don't remember my dreams very often, but I remembered my dream last night. I remember Nick coming in and going, "What did the dogs do?" And I came out and the blinds in the front room were shredded. Like completely shredded, like because when someone comes to the door or they hear the ring bell go off, Jack like literally storms to the front and he practically dives in the blinds. And I had this dream that they were completely shredded up, and I was like, what the heck is going? Like, oh my god, look at this. Terry, I haven't seen a project of you that wasn't stunning. Oh, I'm sure there's a ton. Sharon? What do you guys think? Should I do the hair too? Let's do a little bit of the hair. Just a little bit. Oh my goodness, how precious. Look. Aww. Okay. So let's check our frame. And so I am going to need tweezers for that because there's no stinking way I'm going to be able to get that flower on there. Be fumbling it around. Okay, it's almost dry. Let me turn it and then... Okay, so let's... Oh, Sue, and you know when I came out, I looked at the blinds. I was like, oh. Okay, so I'm going to take the itty bitty acrylic flower, and I'm almost wondering if we should put a little flat back in there too. But maybe I will later. I don't know. And I'm just going to put some B7000 and no. See her hand, like I said, her hand's at a slant, so oh my goodness, you guys, look. Can you see her? Oh, so precious. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need you to sit somewhere. Sit right there and dry. Oh, I love the little flower. It was perfect because it was, the petals are coming up. So I was like, oh my goodness. And as soon as I put it in our little hand, like, yep, perfect. Stupid phone. Okay, let's get the frame and clean this off. Dry this one side where the fan wasn't hitting. Thank you. Before moving to Virginia, I had about 6,600 angels, but thanks to Todd. Oh, that's awful, Rennie. Oh my gosh. Were you able to put a claim in for it? Hey Brenda, how are you? I hope you were able to put in a claim or something, because that's not right. Okay, so now for this snow, do we want snow? I think it just needs to be kind of down at the bottom for sure and a little bit on the sides. Thank you, Brenda. Okay, so she's pretty well dried. see. I'm looking to see if I have more snow crystal paste, and I know I do. It's just way down in the back there. Oops, that's ice. No. Oh, I put the wrong top on. Yeah, of course, right? You can get the money back, but they're irreplaceable, so that's awful. Okay, so I'm just gonna take, this is probably too big, but we'll see. All right, so I'm gonna grab the little back. So we're not gonna do it too perfectly, right? Because of course that's not how snow falls. This project would look so good with my Christmas decor, Brenda. Okay. I don't mind some of it. We obviously know it's going to really go into the corners. See that? And then we'll just put a little bit, like maybe a quarter or away. We don't want to go all the way up because I don't think it would. It will dry like this, yes, Rennie. Clumpy? Actually, it wouldn't go to the side, would it? Not that it matters, but still. Snow doesn't go off to the side. Unless there's a big wind flurry, maybe. I don't kind of want it on there. So, I didn't want to put a lot. I don't know. And then maybe some down here on the ridge. Like here. I know. Well, I was thinking, it was like, there's no other way to describe it. It's clumpy. Maybe some on the ridge, or do we want to just keep it on the frame? Definitely don't want it on that. We don't like it. We could always take it off. And then once we get the angel up here, since we're putting it down here, we could put it some around the angel too. Get on there. What are you doing? I don't think that one's not playing nice. That clump. Oh, there we go. And then let's stick there. So then, okay, so now let's get the angel on. which she should. Okay, so I'm not thinking it right in the middle because I don't know. I think we need to go off to the side. Yeah? Hi, Sandy. How are you? And then we'll put snow. Hi, Julie. Troy's around. He's, Nick is still here, so he's still going to be following Nick all around. Off to the side, and then we'll put some snow. Okay, so we need to make sure that her little bum is actually on there. And then I will use a little bit of hot glue to make sure she's going to stick. So it's basically the area that I didn't paint. Or actually antique. And then I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue just to get it to stick now. Thank you, Margaret. Is her bum sticking over the edge in the back? I don't know. Is it? Well, it depends on how you look at it, I guess, a little bit. Hold on. Oh, please don't. Hold on a minute. Okay. Actually, I don't want the frame to lean right now. I'll just hold her here for a minute. Probably going to take a minute for let that glue string get way over there. Jeez. Oh, my word. Okay. Scared to hit it. So she's on there. And then I'm actually going to let her sit for a minute, and then we'll come back and put some snow crystal all around the top ledge too. So I'll show you holding her up this way. So she's there in the corner, and then we'll also put snow crystal all along this edge and maybe a little a bit on her toesies. And then I just don't want her to, I don't want it to lean. Okay, so sticking, you stay there, little one. Sticking into the theme of Santas, I had someone ask me to do Mr. Jolly for them because, they were so excited because Mr. Jolly was on a rice paper that we could do. So I said, absolutely. But I wanted it to be super perfect for her because she was actually really touched that Mr. Jolly was on a paper. And if you don't know who Mr. Jolly is, I'll show you right now. We'll have to use the little lazy angel on something else. So let's clean this up really fast. So this is Mr. Jolly. Are you leaving, babe? Is he here? Oh. Love you. Have a nice day. I would tell you to drive safely, but ride safely. So, anyways, hi Sandy, how are you? So we are going to do Mr. Jolly on we're going to do something I think is going to be really fun. We're going to double stack him on a frame, and I'll tell you why. So she really likes bling. She likes all the glitz and glam. So I got this frame at, I don't know, Goodwill, I think, and it was $3.65. And I left this on because I wanted to know what was the front. Not that it mattered, but whatever. So we are going to put, the frame has already been, God bless you, son. Hi, Jamie. The frame has already been primed with my spray primer, the Rust-Oleum, just in black. So what I want to do is I want to use Mirror Mist on this frame, on the glass, and I want to do how I use the aluminum foil to stamp on the Mirror Mist. And then we're going to stamp on two different colors. This is the rose gold from Paint Couture, and then this is the acrylic metallic antique copper. So we're going to stamp all three of those on the glass. Then the glass will actually be the background, because this is going to go on top, which this is just a wooden frame. I had Mr. Jolly that I hadn't used this piece, so I was kind of using this to get an idea. So this is going to be raised, and then this frame is going to be pretty much all blinged out with all the glitz and glam, and then we'll do the frame coloring all the glitz and glam as well. So that's what we have to do for this one. So I guess the first thing we can do is get started on the glass and do some of the stamping with the glass Mirror Mist from Pentart. I didn't see Ari. Hola, Ari. Okay, I'm actually probably going to keep that down there so you guys can see what's going on. So I'm going to stamp on what would be the back side, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, there she is. I want a Mr. Jolly. Do you, Julie? So my friend that I'm talking about is Monica. She is the owner of Team BFF with all the jewelry. Hold on, y'all. I need to get some aluminum foil. And, whoops. Sorry, Jack. Anyway, she was so excited to see that she didn't even realize that she's seen Mr. Jolly she's seen a project done on Decoupage Clean and didn't even realize that it was my project. She said she didn't even realize that my name was on there. If you couldn't hear, there was a crashing sound, and that was all of my big furniture paintbrushes. All of my big furniture paintbrushes fell. Almost on Jack. Okay. So let's get out some. That's one way to make you guys move fast. Let's get out some aluminum foil. And then I am actually going to take, you guys have seen that I've used this technique many times with the Mirror Mist. Woo! That scared the bejesus out of Jack. Thank you. Okay, so I am going to take, so again, there's a Mirror Mist for glass, and there's a Mirror Mist for plastic, okay? The colors of the boxes are different if you don't notice. Okay, so just make sure you're using the right one. So we're going to use this one. I locked you in here now. Do you want out? Oh my goodness, Onyx. Shiminy. Hi, Mrs. King. Yeah, that scared the holy business out of Jack. Okay, our angel is sitting over there. So, our angel, I'm just going to use some alcohol to clean off the back of this. I cleaned it once already, but just from me picking it up. Hold on, I'm not even using this one yet. It's knocking around the angel over there. All right. And I will take off that price tag. Like I said, I wanted to use the same inside and that was my only way of telling. Just leave the price tag on the outside. Okay. So we're going to take some foil. Now, the reason why I use foil is because we can get a bunch of different impressions with foil. When you use, something else, foil, it doesn't soak into the foil, is what I'm trying to say. Okay? So you can continuously use the same piece. Now, when you're using the foil and you scrunch it up, you don't want to make it into a tight ball because what we're trying to get are just the different impressions, right? We're not necessarily trying to make a small. Right, so I am actually going to take my plate and I'm going to pour a little bit. God bless you, son. Ooh, he looked at me like, you're not going to say God bless you? God, he gave me a look. So, again, this is the back of the picture. That's why you see some of the mess. Okay, it's obviously not going to look like that. And, oh, that was another thing. We don't actually need to do this whole thing. We only need to do the outer part because we're going to stick this smack dab in the middle, right? So, without me having to go in and do a whole bunch of measuring right now, I'm just going to make a couple of dots so that I know where I at least need to be out in that area. If I go in further, that's fine, but I want to at least be in that, be in this outer edge here. All right, so shake up your mirror mist. Again, this is the one for glass, and I'm going to pour it out into my plate because I just want stamped areas because we're going to stamp in the metallic antique copper and the rose gold as well. I get this from Robin's Song. All right. So I'm just going to pour some of that onto my plate. And I don't pour it directly on the plate because I don't want it to soak into my plate, right? So now, can you guys see? I'm just going to take and just start stamping. You don't need it to be, you don't want it to be covered. If that was the case, you could just go in and just use a paintbrush, right? So you could do like all the things. You could twist, turn. I don't mind if some are thicker than other places. Okay, so that's kind of what we're going to do all the way around. So let me bring you back out, not in. Yes, it is. It is stinky too, but it's not the same kind of stink. I don't know. I can take this, but this doesn't bother me nearly as much as the varnish. Okay. Let me move it this way. Just popping in to say hi. I don't know for how long. God, baby, and she's napping. But teething. Ooh. It's silver, Rennie, but it'll be a mirror. So it has the mirror reflection. Just, that it's mirror effect. So you'll see when I turn it over, that it has the mirror reflection. Okay, so just get a little bit here of the top. Again, you can, you don't have to do this. However, it's up to you, but you'll see why I'm doing it this way in just a minute. Okay, so I'm done with my mirror effect. Troy, don't do that to her. So now I'm just going to come in and I'm going to scrunch up another little ball here. And I'm actually going to use the antique copper. Okay. Oh. And I'm just going to use what's in my lid. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to kind of stamp around. And again, I'm not hard pressed if like there's a lot there. That's fine. It's got to all get covered, so I don't mind. That outer edge needs to all be covered. Okay. Just going to pick up where there's big clumps. All right. Now I'm going to dry this because the rest of it, I'm just going to paint with the rose gold. Now you remember, yeah, I think the last time I've done it, just most recently, was on the baubles that I did on the sleigh. And all of this in here doesn't matter, because the popped out, this one is going to be on top of it. So make sure this is dry. I know. No, she said that's her god baby. Any baby teething is hard. So stressful. Okay. Before I do that, I'm going to come in and come back to our little angel. So she's on there pretty well now and pretty dry. I could tip her back. So now I'm going to come in and let's finish this off so we could be done with this one. And actually it would be kind of cute if like you put little lights back here. Maybe to put a little bit on her peepees. Just a little. Onyx, you and that TV. I'm gonna have to put you on restriction from watching the TV. On the top of her wings. Hi, Drusilla. How are you? Drusilla, do you have the telegram? Oh, that's right. Annette has the baubles. And the deer. And the soft deer. That she said she'd pet for me every now and again. All right. So just a little bit. Again, I don't want a whole lot on the angel. All right. So I'll hold it up and show you guys, and then this one will be done. And then we'll finish this frame down here. So this is our little, it's crooked. I can't hold it straight. Look at how cute. Oh my goodness. And her little flower in her hand. Aww. Okay, so this one is done. So now let's get back to our other project. Thank you. Okay, so this one should be pretty well dry. Okay, so now I'm going to come in with the rose gold, and I'm going to paint the rest of the area. Thank you. So again, I get this from Robin's Song. Okay. So I'm actually going to go over the entire, all of it, right? Everything that I've painted, because I've already done the layers. So those two are already there. This is what's just going to show where the other two are not. Again, I don't really care about being too specific because none of this is going to show on the inside. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do is paint what this is sitting on black. So just in case, a little bit of whatever, I don't know. And actually, so it won't be undone behind it. And then once we get this dry, I'll flip it over and you guys can see why it looks like I'm just doing finger painting craziness. Yes. It's rose gold paint from Robin's Song. I used to say that wrong all the time. I used to put the S on songs. Put it on the end. All right, so let's dry this now and then see. Whoop! Can't dry it with the vacuum. Dry it with the dryer. Yes, Rennie. This is the back. This is going to be on the inside of the frame in the back. And I'll show you guys why I'm doing it. I don't know if you noticed it on him, but it looks, there's like lights from the tree behind him on Mr. Jolly. So I'll show you. All right. And just a few places. So we'll just do one quick one. You guys watched him walk out the door, Loco. Jack, Uncle's going to come in here and swat you. He's not gone to work yet. Now all three of them are at the window because he's leaving. Like they're never going to see him again. All right. Ah! Really? Okay, let's dry this and then I'll flip it over and show you guys why I'm doing it. That would be kind of hard to do. Is that the paint? What? What would be kind of hard to do? Are you talking to me? Probably not. Okay, so while that's drying really quickly, so do you see behind him right here? There's like an illusion of lights back there to dry the paint with the vacuum. Well, you know the other side blows air. So, you know, could work, yes, possibly. Might be a while. Hi, Betty. Okay, so we're almost dry. All right. So let's turn it over. So do you see what it did? I don't know if you could see because of all the lights. So we've got dots of... I don't need this anymore, do I? We've got dots of the mirror. And then we have dots of the antique copper. And then we have... So the mirror actually is a reflect. I don't know if you guys can even tell, but like I could see the top of my desk. So this is going to be this way. And then, so that's all you're going to see, right? That's why I only did the outside, because that's all you're going to see behind it. So I did it because of the Christmas tree lights back here. Okay? So, and it looks like it's, I think I got it pretty well, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. So then we're going to decoupage him on there. And then this is going to go at the end of the day. It's all going to go into this frame. And we're going to do Onyx. Leave the poor man alone. Oh, no. Now we got Jack involved. So this will be the frame that goes into, and we will, this is only a primer. It's only primed black. So we're going to have to repaint it with a black, and then we're going to bring out all of the, which is kind of funny. I pulled this to show you. You know my Would You Bin trim that I painted in the candy cane, right? Can you see it? Doesn't it? It's just like it. So they put the trim on for me already. Anyway, so then we'll do all of this in waxes and make it super beautiful to go along with the back. And then this board is going to have a bunch of bling on the sides here. Onyx, leave the man alone, love. Okay, so again, oh, there you go. Now you can really see. See how you can see all the reflection? Because you can actually see from that mirror face or mirror mist, whatever ours is called. Okay, so now let's take our board. Only the top of this needs to be painted white because the sides I am going to do in probably one of those copper colors. But we need to decoupage him on, so let's get it white first. And let's just do it the lazy way and paint on here. Wow. Same. Okay. I think the board is a 9 by 12, if I'm right. I can't remember. I think so. But it's a really, really simple and effective way, right, to do something different to a glass. And actually, you could use that. You could have used the mirror mist on the whole glass and made it a mirror. You can turn any of the Goodwill frames or whatever, turn it into a mirror if you wanted to. This is wood, so it's soaking up all of the paint. That's why I have to keep putting it down. I missed what you put on the mirror mist first. What do you mean on the mirror mist first? The mirror mist was the first thing that went down. I stamped it with the aluminum foil. And then I put down the antique copper, the metallic from Pentart. And then I painted on the rose gold. So I don't know what was first. What do you mean by before the mirror mist? Nothing. It went right onto the glass. All right. Again, I don't care about the sides right now because we're going to paint that probably in the rose gold. You won't see a lot of it, but it'll be the base underneath. You clean the glass itself first. Yeah, I cleaned the glass with alcohol. It was paste. No, I didn't use paste. This is the glass from the frame. I put mirror mist on it, and then I put ooh, that looks so cool. I put mirror mist on it, and then I put on the two paints. So I'm not sure. I mean, I just cleaned the glass first, but that wasn't, I don't think that's what she's asking, guys. If I clean the glass? Okay, so I am going to use the new one of him because it's going to take just a little bit more. Otherwise, I would use my scrap, but I think he's not. He's already going to need to be. Yeah, he's already going to need painting. All right, so we're going to need to pull off the long edges. It's really cool. I don't play with it enough, but I love the mirror mist. All right, so let's take off. I don't want to cut it because it's a little shorter than the board, so we're gonna have to paint it a little bit. Okay, and then let's do the bottom. I love the mirror mist for baubles. I don't know why. I mean, it could be used on so many different things, but right away when I see a bauble, I think mirror mist. But it could be used for so much. I've done a couple of little I did a little house and put a bunch of little toys in there, and then on the little Finnabair frames, I used the mirror mist on some acetate, so it looked like it had a bunch of mirrors, little cute framed mirrors in there. It was cute. Okay, so now let's get our decoupage glue and varnish, or varnish, decoupage varnish and glue, I should say. And then let's just hit it a little bit. Yes, I hope she likes it. I think I was, again, that's what was making me crazy last night. I was like, oh God, I like doing pieces for people, but as a gift, when they ask me to do it, I always get worried that it's not going to look good. Always, always. Okay. I put a bunch of new brushes out, and you know how they're real stiff? I need more brushes in there, but anyways, I have a brush problem. I have a problem, period. Okay, Trina. Yeah, I only have 2 boxes left. And somebody asked me for payment information this morning, so if that person pays me, then I only have 1 left. I really did not expect. And the reason why I can't do more boxes is because I can't find that doggone sleigh anywhere. If the sleigh wasn't sold out everywhere, then I could do more kits, but that sleigh is sold out, at least in my area, and I'm not driving all the way over to the next town to possibly find it. I lucked out finding the ones that I did because the boy was literally just putting them out on the wall, and he gave me a look like, you reserved one, but even the people who reserved it. I can't. People who have paid me. The only boxes that are not paid for are just Onyx. Are only 2. There's only 2 left that haven't been paid for. So yeah, it's crazy. I really am surprised that so many people wanted to do the class, but I'm really even more surprised that I happened to pick something that Tim Holtz would then show later of all the people. Excuse me, sir. It's in the group, Trina, but I can send it to you when I'm done. But all of that information is all in the group. That's why I put a message in there the other day, because, yeah, I was so surprised. But, yeah, you guys, when I took the... So when Troy and I were waiting for Trevor when he went for the little meet and greet for his internship, I walked in there to see if, the sleighs were in there, and it was like a younger boy. He's probably in his, teens still. He was putting out the wall of Christmas stuff, and the sleighs were all there, and I was like, oh. So I walked and got a basket, and I started taking these sleighs off, and I grabbed a bunch of them, and he kind of looked at me like, oh Lord, I hope you just don't go take them off and put them all around the corner somewhere. Yeah, he gave me a look like, oh, please be actually buying those. You know how people take things off and then they go set it on an end cap somewhere where it doesn't belong because they don't want to walk back to where it goes? Yeah. He had that kind of look on his face like, oh, please, no. Oh, please, no. That was kind of funny. It's just like, don't worry. I'm actually going to get it. Don't worry. Let's get this off with so I just have a 320 on this gator. I'll try to hold it so it doesn't make that noise. I don't think I can. And I should have bought a lot then, but then I was like, I thought that the amount that I bought was too many. I thought I was going to get stuck with a bunch of sleighs. But little did I know, I didn't buy enough. And I'm kicking myself for it. But what do you do? If I didn't buy enough, I would have got it, you know how it is. Didn't bought a lot, don't have enough. Didn't buy a lot, it would, it's like you're not gonna win. All right. So there was a lot of glue underneath one side. A little bit of it came up, but we'll fix that. You guys see, that's what happened with the window. Yes, Trina, that's fine. Okay. So let's get and I really want to make sure to push those fibers so that they're laying down. Because I'll probably sand back a little bit on those fibers before I add the paint to match it. Okay. Now that we have all of those down, just go and put down everywhere on him. And then we can try him. I don't know where my lid went. Oh, duh. Right in front of my face. My mom would be saying, "You damned if you do, damned if you don't." Yep, exactly. That's exactly it. Like, there's no winning. If I bought 30 of them, I'd have like maybe 4 people sign up for the class and have, 26 sleighs. Like, what the heck am I going to do? I don't even have enough room for the stuff I have. And then I asked Nick, I was like, so, are you going into town soon? He goes, for what? And I go, I want to pick up more sleighs. And you guys remember, he originally was the one that went out to go look for the sleighs here in our town. And he went to both of them. I didn't even ask him. So he just kind of looked at me. I was like, okay, is that a no? Is that a no? I guess that means no. I see that I got it. Thank you, Trina. I'll let you into the room when I'm done here. So there's an air bubble right here. So what I'm going to have to do is heat set it because it's not an air bubble. I can't get to it from the side, so I'm going to have to heat set it. Oh, wow, look at the time. I swear, the time goes by so fast. It's ridiculous. Yeah, and I wanted to do all the blinging and stuff today. I wanted to paint them and bling them and everything. Doggone it. So, see, he's going to go on there like that. And we'll color match all of that around. Don't worry about the PM now. It's all taken care of. Don't worry about the PM. Okay. Okay. Anyways, I guess I can't do it right now because I've already taken a lot of your time. Ugh. So, nobody's been yelling at me about the banner. Anyhow, okay, so we did the mirror mist, the painting today. So, on Friday, when we come back, we're going to paint the sides. We'll color match the paint up here and down here. And look at how cool that is without even the frame. And then we will put our waxes and all the good stuff on the frame. And then we'll put it all together. And hopefully she loves it. Because if not, I'll cry. And then this little Santa is all dried now and happy. See, I didn't yell at you because Trina was chatting on the side. Oh, so this Santa is all happy. He's all finished and ready to go. I really love it. I know, I guess there's a thing that you're not supposed to, or I don't know, that angels and Santa don't go together, but I think she's adorable. And then her little flower, she's hanging out. And he's looking out at her like, want to help me deliver presents? I got room in my sleigh if you want to help me deliver some presents, ma'am. So, I will see you guys on Friday. Oh, on Friday we have another fun Happy Mail giveaway. I was going through my stuff. I'm trying to clean out my stuff, okay? I'm trying. It's not going very well, but I'm trying. I get irritated after the first 5 minutes. I'm like, blah, and I'm not doing it anymore. But I have something super amazing for Friday's giveaway, so make sure you're here. Also, I am no longer going to remind somebody if they haven't messaged me about not winning Happy Mail, because my last week's winner, and if you won last week, don't say anything. I had 2 winners last week. Only one contacted me. So the winner for these amazing things, if you don't contact me before this Friday, this is going to be given away again. And I'm sorry, I hate to do that, but what you guys win this stuff, I already have a hard enough time getting stuff out when I'm supposed to now because I've been so busy. But when stuff like this doesn't go, then it like builds up on my wall over here. So if you didn't claim these and you won, well, you didn't know what you won. One got the frame and one got these, so obviously the frame went out. But yeah, I mean, I just feel really bad, but I can't have stuff stacking up. And not to mention I have all of the product boxes, all of the kits that need to go out. I'm just waiting for paper. They're like all over the place. So I'm sorry, but I cannot keep them here. So if you don't contact me by Thursday, Friday, those are going to be going along with the other fun stuff I found. Mini auction. Mini auction for what, ma'am? Anyhow, I will see you guys on Friday. We'll have a fun giveaway on Friday. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Do not apologize. Did you sign? I did, Donna Sue. I sent yours out, and I'm so sorry. Actually, why didn't you receive yours yet, Donna Sue? Hold on, y'all. Please don't tell me I got another package that went to Guam, because if that's the case, forget it. I'm not shipping anything out anymore. Oh, I know why. No, I don't know why. I'll send you a tracking. I did send yours out, but I don't know. It says supposed to be there Saturday. Anyways, I love you guys. I'll see you on Friday. I hope you have a nice rest of your day. We'll finish up Mr. Jolly and probably start another one because Mr. Jolly will be done, No, I need my box and eat. Oh, sorry. Okay, after I send out your box. Anyhow, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you on Friday. Thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you soon.